Hello and welcome to Dear Love Talk. I'm James.
I am Helena.
And we are in matching shirts.
Yes, we are.
Well, this is the program that decides to answer all your questions to do with relationships. Send us your questions, anything, we are here to help you. And you can get in touch
by emailing us on questions@lovetalkshow.tv or also via Facebook or Twitter.
Don't forget to tell your friends about this program and also to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Now, for a change, the first question today is for Helena, so you start.
Yes, it's from a Love Talk Live attendee, and it says, "Hi Helena, I like this guy at work who is in a much more senior position, and I also get the feeling he likes me. I just don't want to step out of my position and wonder what the right way to go about this would be." Well, I advise you to make sure that, his feelings are what you think they are. And you should be very careful because I don't know what you think, James, but I don't usually advise people to get involved when they are colleagues or working in the same place, because it doesn't always end very well, if you know what I mean, unless you are looking for something really serious and he is the one. When you find the one and then you're like, oh, this is the guy for me and he likes me, I like him and we want to have a life together. But if it's just dating, you just want to date, and I don't think you should. I think you should be very careful.
But I think more important than the person's position at work, whether he's your boss or not, before you even go there, think, is this person a potential match for your future? When we say potential match, what kind of things do you need to look for? It's not how much he earns or anything like that. It's, what kind of personality does he have? What are the values that he lives his life by? What's his faith like? If you are a person of the faith, what's his faith like? What are the goals he has for the future? Maybe, he wants to move to another country in 5 years and you love the country you live in. You don't want to move. So more important than this person being your boss, these are all the questions you need to find out before, taking a step to potentially even start a relationship.
Absolutely. Don't get carried away with the whole feeling of, oh, he likes me, because it can be very flattering, but be careful.
Absolutely.
I would say.
Sometimes people get caught up in these like feelings and they go along for the ride, and when they wake up to the reality that this person has no plans that match their own plans, it's too late, and then it's like a disaster waiting to happen.
And be very careful with Christmas parties, employees' Christmas parties, birthday parties. There's a lot of emotion going on. You know what I mean? Emotion and very little of this part of the body here. Yes. So you can get carried away, and then your friends start saying, "Oh, he likes you. Oh, really?" So be careful.
Absolutely. Yeah? Okay, so don't worry about the position, worry about who he is. The next question says, "My girlfriend and I had a few trial separations over the past year, but we always end up getting back together because we love each other. I have reached a point where I'm thinking if this relationship is meant to be. I'm not sure if what happened to us is normal or not, so I decided to email you." Well, when I see people having many separations, and you've said that in the past 1 year you've had some trial separations, this leads me to think that something's not right. This is quite strange, because when you're dating, especially if you're dating and you love this person, you like this person a lot, the last thing on your mind is a trial separation. Now, if for more than once you've had to make a decision to spend time apart and to say, let's spend some time apart from each other, and then you get back to each other because you love each other. Let me tell you, when you love someone, this love is enough for you to overcome whatever is making you to separate. So something's not right. The equation is not matching. If you love this person so much and she loves you so much, then you shouldn't be separating. Now, if you have these trial separations again and again, and yet you keep on separating, you need to reevaluate the relationship. There is a very big chance that you are separating for a reason, and maybe maybe, if you are still in the period of dating, you have to consider if this relationship is strong enough and if it's worth for you to hold on to it.
And if you are separating that many times, chances are that someone there in that relationship is how can I say, is tolerating things that maybe are not to be tolerated. And I think maybe, I don't know why you keep on separating, but maybe you need to see, okay, why is this? Like my husband said, why? Think more about why. Maybe you need to love yourself more, or he needs to love himself more when it comes to, hold on a second, these are my principles. Let's say that there is unfaithfulness. You can't tolerate this kind of thing. I mean, you shouldn't, because if you say to yourself, no, I forgive, love is forgiveness, okay, go ahead, but that forgiveness is going to leave very deep marks on you. And it's not a healthy thing.
Yeah. We're not telling anyone that you should separate. Please don't think, James and Helena said in their show that I should separate. Absolutely not. But I think in your question, you are contradicting yourself. Because you said, look, we love each other, so we always come back to each other again. But this love should be strong enough, not just to bring you back together, but to prevent the separation in the first place. So if you are arguing and separating over something petty, then find a way to use this love to overcome that petty problem. If not, then you do have to reevaluate whether this relationship has a future, because it's not healthy that you are always breaking up and coming back together.
Absolutely.
Okay?
There's another question.
What do we do about the last question? You go, I go?
I go, let's go.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm in charge today. It says, I have a bit of a sensitive question and I hope you can help me. My husband has a very healthy sex drive, and sometimes when he approaches me for intimacy, I feel that I am too tired for anything to happen between us. I love him dearly and enjoy when we are together, but life sometimes gets in the way. How do I deal with this? Very well, very well. How do you deal? You need to, because he's your man, you need to know him. And from what you say on your question, you know him quite well. You say that his sex drive is very healthy, which means he wants to be intimate quite often. So you need to prepare for that. You need to prepare yourself. Don't get too tired with certain activities. Or let's say that you like to go to the gym, or do if you are like me, you want to do everything in one day. Like, oh no, today I'm going to clean the house, I'm going to study, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And then you are too tired. So it's not very, very intelligent. So you need to, what's the word? You need to
learn to reconcile things.
Yes.
And I want to say two things. First of all, congratulations on saying that you love him and you do enjoy to be together with him. That's good. So it's not like, you are on different planets. When you talk about intimacy, you do want to be with him as well. But like you said, sometimes life gets in the way. But congratulations on being honest and loving your partner and wanting to be with him. And I believe your question was very sincere.
Yes.
Now, the second thing I want to say is this, and I do hope you remember this. Do you know the times that you don't feel very hungry? You're not that hungry, but you say, you know what, I know I need to eat. This is my lunch break. If I don't eat now, I'm not going to have another lunch break. So what you do is, even though you're not very tired, you sit at the table and you cut your steak and you have a mouthful. And after you have that mouthful, you say, wow, I really want this. I really enjoy this steak. I want to eat 2 steaks, right? Sometimes when it comes to intimacy, it's like this. Sometimes you may be a little bit tired, but if you make an effort to be with that person, you'll see that after a couple of minutes, you are really enjoying the steak,
yes.
If you know what I mean. So we're not saying that you should force yourself not to be tired, but sometimes saying, let's let's try this. Let's do something different. Sometimes
I agree.
that goes a long way. So congratulations on your question. Congratulations on not asking this question in a spiteful way.
Yeah.
A lot of women will say, oh.
Because there's nothing wrong with your man, okay? There's nothing wrong. He's not an addict.
And there's nothing wrong.
He's a normal, healthy man.
And there's nothing wrong with her also.
Of course
right?
not.
Because, you know, you get tired. It's normal.
Yes.
But I hope the advice here helped you.
Yes, and can I just say one last thing? Don't say no. Try not to say no, okay? Because that will make him very happy.
Although you're human. So
yeah, but I said try not to.
Absolutely.
Try not to.
Absolutely. Okay, that comes from a woman. What
try
more
not
can I
to.
say?
If you want to know more, get in contact with me. Come and see me.
Absolutely. And also, we want to let you know before we finish that every Saturday we hold this seminar for couples, for singles, for people who are dating, and you are our special guest.
Yes.
These seminars are free, and we'd love to see you there with us every Saturday, 7 p.m. at the Rainbow Theatre. If you want more information, then do send us an email to questions@lovetalkshow.tv. Visit our Facebook page or our website, lovetalkshow.tv. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.